And welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new here, and then it's just welcome. My name is Rusty, and this is my channel where I talk about what? My favorite movies, mostly horror, and my favorite music, mostly metal. And welcome to my May 2023 update, where I show off my newest acquisitions. These are all of the Blu-rays. I didn't get any music this time, but this is where I show off all my acquisitions, any new music CDs, DVDs, or Blu-rays that I purchased and received in the month of May 2023. As usual, we start with the DVDs, and there's only two. And one of them was a fuck-up. This is Stop Loss, and Stop Loss is sitting right over there in the Ryan Philippe section. And I didn't check my DVD library, so it didn't. So I fucked up and bought it twice, and that happens. Channing Tatum, Gordon Lewis, Ryan Philippe. But yes. So that was a screw up. We have The Collector. Why I couldn't find it on Blu-ray, I don't know. But I couldn't find it on Blu-ray when I looked. So I just got the DVD instead. And The Collection on Blu-ray. So I have them both now, which makes us move on to the Blu-rays, and that is The Collection. I like to kind of knock things out at the same time, yeah. So we are going to begin with that is the wrong pile. That doesn't go there. Okay. We are going to then move on to upgrades. These are movies that I already had in my collection as DVDs and upgraded them to Blu-ray. And that would be the Dirty Harry movies. It also came with, what is that? Absolute Power. And that other one, Firefox. But I have all the Dirty Harry movies on DVD in the collection. They are all on their own disc, so that's good. And so I replaced them all at one time. You have Dirty Harry and Magnum Force, and you have The Enforcer and Sudden Impact. So bim bam boom, I upgraded the whole Dirty Clary. Wow, this is going to be fun. The Dirty Harry collection was upgraded all at one time. I upgraded my copy of 31. I really like this Rob Zombie movie. So I like 31, and I got it upgraded to Blu-ray with the slipcase. One of my favorite movies of all time, The Count of Monte Cristo. I can't stand that guy now, what he became, but I sure did love him then. Guy Pearce, Cavell, Harry Cavell, whatever his name is. He's a total right-wing nut job now, but he was good back then. But The Count of Monte Cristo, I absolutely love that, so I'm very happy to have that upgraded to Blu-ray from my DVD. I already had the other Rest Stop, so now I've got Rest Stop Dead Ahead Uncut on Blu-ray. So I've got both of them. My favorite John Travolta movie of all time, The General's Daughter. I upgraded my DVD of The General's Daughter. He is so good in this movie. And Timothy Hutton is good as well. All of them are. Fantastic movie, The General's Daughter. If you haven't seen it, you really should. I upgraded my American Psycho to Blu-ray. Yes, I did. Which one is this? The uncut? Unrated, uncut American Psycho? I upgraded my DVD of No Country for Old Men. Fantastic movie. Sort of like, in my opinion, I call it a Western horror. A modern day Western horror. No Country for Old Men. Tommy Lee Jones. Okay. The Mummy Trilogy. All three on their own discs. There's the DVDs that I had. The Mummy Trilogy, Brendan Fraser, and the digital codes, which worked. So that was a nice little buy. Once again, I upgraded something, and that is all of my Die Hard movies. All on their own disc, the unrated versions. It's the 5-movie Die Hard collection on Blu-ray with digital code, which all worked. I say that because, I hate Warner Brothers and what they're doing, canceling all their codes. So yes, I upgraded all. And what's funny is that I've got 2 different DVD collector sets of Die Hard. So it's like a quadruple dip, I've got the first original trilogy in a box set. Then I've got the 4 DVD box set. So, and the other one was on, the 5th one was on DVD as well. So anyway, boom, bam, boom. I just upgraded all of them to Blu-ray at one time. This is a very good set. And it comes with digital code. Okay, Transformers. Yes. Transformers 3D. The Last Night. Transformers The Last Night. Upgraded it. I got the international version. Comes with the 3D disc, the regular disc, and special features disc. So that's cool. Did the same thing with my Guardians of the Galaxy. I upgraded my DVDs to the international versions with slipcase. All that means is that they're region free. Nice slipcase. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Also with a beautiful slipcase. Yes, I like my comic movies. I upgraded Underworld Blood Wars. I had the DVD. Now I got the international version, which was a whole lot cheaper. The only problem was you of course can't redeem the digital codes. You just have to give them away to somebody that lives in Europe. But what matters is the movie works. I just did a video on this. I upgraded my DVD of The Road to Blu-ray, which I am so glad to now have this on Blu-ray. Wolf Creek 2. This is a fucked up movie. So's the first one. But DVD Blu-ray combo. Very nice. I still have the first one on DVD. I've got to find, I don't know, I'd have to look. The Punisher. Thomas Jane. Is that right? Yeah. And John Travolta. I love this. I love this. So I'm very, very happy. I do have this special edition DVD over there with this special packaging. So I'll keep it in the special packaging. And we have The Punisher Warzone. He just died. Isn't that a shame? I hated that. I loved him in Rome. You know, the series, HBO's Rome. I love that show so much. It was a shame that he died. But I love Warzone. It's very over the top. One of my favorite movies of all time. Introducing the absolute... One of the biggest crushes of my life was fucking Ed Norton. Ed Norton and Richard Gere in Primal Fear. The Hard Evidence edition. Upgraded my DVD of it. So, all's good with that. Upgraded my Untouchables to Blu-ray. Nice slipcase. Embossed. Gold embossment. Upgraded my DVD of Ruins, The Ruins, unrated. I love this movie. I like this movie. This movie scared the shit out of me. A Shudder original. I upgraded Z. Time to Play. With slipcase. Always a nice find to get a Shudder Blu-ray because they're usually so much more expensive than the DVDs. So that's cool to have. I upgraded my DVD of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. This is the remake. I have all of the others on Blu-ray except for the original remake, which has got really cool special packaging, so I'll keep it. But now I've got them all. All three of the original and the two remakes on Blu-ray. Upgraded my DVD of Split with slipcase. One of M. Night Shyamalan's best. The Devil's Dolls. This is Scream Factory's remaster of The Devil's Dolls. Yes. I like this cover better than the... This is the cover that I decide to keep it on. Upgraded Eastern Promises, which is an absolutely fantastic movie. We won't even talk about the naked fight scene of Viggo Mortensen. You can if you want to. Eastern Promises. And I upgraded my Lucky Number 11. I love that movie. And it also came with Kill Shot, which I did not have. So one's an upgrade, and one is a movie that I did not have. Did you see that bug fly into my face? That's one hell of a blooper right there. I thought I had just been attacked by some kind of creature. That caused me anxiety. And embarrassment. No, I'm not. Am I embarrassed? No, that's what I get for sitting with my fucking window open because I'm in Florida and it's a heat wave. Literally, I have a fan blowing on me, an air conditioner blowing on me, another fan blowing on me, and the damn window is open. That's how hot it is. Now, before I was rudely interrupted by some kind of creature, lucky numbers. That's an upgrade. This is something new that I'd never had before. I should find that critter and kill it for causing me that kind of trauma. And you might be wondering, well, any other content creator, any other channel would have just like mashed the stop button and started over. I'm just a real person. Shit happens. It's okay. I'm not trying to impress. Like you've never had a fucking bug fly in your face? The Kid. With slipcase. Billy the Kid. For my Western collection. An MVD. This is Trauma Therapy. These are, by the way, we are moving into stuff except for one. Yeah. Except for one. These are films that I have never had in my collection before on Blu-ray or DVD. Except for one that's coming up. And that is, this is Trauma Therapy. Little horror movie. MVD. Boutique. Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla vs. Kong. I've got all of this series, you know. I like that company. I like the studio that's been doing these. I love Kong Skull Island. So yeah. Godzilla vs. Kong. What? Now my camera's going to start messing up? The Conjuring. This one's turning out to be a disaster. I'm just going to show you my pretty disasters. This is all three. The Conjuring Trilogy. Now you may be asking, but I've seen it in the past. Don't you have them? I do have Conjuring 1 and 2 on Blu-ray already. So why did I get the Conjuring 3-film collection box set? Because this was actually cheaper than getting The Devil Made Me Do It by itself. So I could get this box set. And of course it's Warner Brothers. So I knew the digital code would be canceled, which it is. It was. But this 3-movie collection cost me $7. So I got the newest Conjuring movie for $7. And I got the other two as well, even though I already had them. So they're double dips, but this costs less than the third one by itself. Now, I'm not a big Chuck Norris fan. This is true. So even though I am not a big Chuck Norris fan, I do like some of his movies. It's like Stallone. I'm not a huge Stallone fan, but I do love some of his movies. I do have the Rambo box set on Blu-ray. And Cobra. I love Cobra. So yeah, I'm not a big Chuck Norris person, but I do love Missing in Action. And you get both of them in this little box set. So I like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more of his movies, but that's about it. Now, I did already have Ant-Man, which I upgraded to Blu-ray, but I'm keeping it with the other ones, so this is an upgrade. This is not an upgrade, and that is Ant-Man and the Wasp. So yes, we have Ant-Man and Wasp on Blu-ray now. VHS, 94. To go with the VHS. And again, very nice to get a Shudder movie on Blu-ray. I do have VHS and VHS 2. And I did get 99 too, but it's in June's update. The First King. Epic, brutal, and spectacular. So yes. This is a little horror movie called The Ascent. I love the trailer. But that little boy looks scary as fuck. The Ascent. Nice little possession movie. And it's rated R. So tired of the PG-13 possession movies. So yes, glad to have that. Feast, unrated, from Dimension Extreme. That should be good. It's got, it was produced by Ben Affleck, Wes Craven, Matt Damon, but yet none of them are in it. I'm like, why would you do that? But I have seen this before. I've just never had it before. So I'm glad to have it on Blu-ray. Yes. This is like, I was very curious about this. Guardians. I'm like, really? A Russian comic movie? A Russian superhero movie? Now, I did really like Night Watch and Night Watch 2. Day Watch and Night Watch. So, they can... I love Sputnik as well. So, they can make good fantasy and horror movies when they want to. But yeah, I thought I would give this, and let's see what this is all about. Guardians. The Osiris Child. Science Fiction Volume 1, The Osiris Child. I've seen this as well, and I really liked it, so I'm glad to have finally gotten that. Vin Diesel in A Man Apart. I got that on Blu-ray now. Never had that before. I see what I did. I mixed up two stacks because now I mixed up shit. Okay, well, you'll be alright. This is an upgrade. This is Battleship with the digital code. That worked because it's not Warner Brothers. So, yes. This is also an upgrade. This is Kevin Bacon and Courtney Love and Charlize Theron in Trapped. I love this movie. If you've never seen it, all three of them are excellent in this movie. The Cocaine Bear with slipcase. Maximum Rampage Edition. I haven't seen it in a week. It's time to watch it again. This is a multi. It's like an upgrade, but not an upgrade. And that is, they're all three on their own discs. And that is Contraband, Savages, and Sabotage. Now, I upgraded my DVD of Savages because I love that movie. John Travolta. And I did not have Contraband, which I wanted, or Sabotage. So I got two that I didn't have and one that was an upgrade. I'm very thrifty. Believe it or not, I have never had The Exorcist. I've never had the DVD or the Blu-ray. So I decided it was time to have The Exorcist. The extended director's cut on Blu-ray. Lin Shaye in The Final Wish. I tell you, after that Sinister shit, she just showed up every fucking where, didn't she? Not Sinister, Insidious. After that Insidious shit, the bitch was just everywhere in every horror movie. But, oh well, I bought it, so must not be a bad thing. A little British thriller called Drone. Little action. This is a dramatic thriller called A Dark Place that I've wanted for quite a while. And I kept like not being able to find it, or it was too this, or it was too that. And then I finally got it on Blu-ray. So I'm happy to have A Dark Place on Blu-ray. It's a dramatic thriller. It's not horror. And one for the Liam Neeson section. And we have The Marksman. You know how I am about my cheesy little Liam Neeson movies. He just does the same movie over and over and over, and yet we keep buying them. Katie Sackhoff, Don't Knock Twice. With Slipcase. Heard a lot of horror people say this is a really good little horror movie. I'm still thinking about that bug flying in my face. Kill Chain with Nicolas Cage. The slipcase. It looks good. We'll see. He's sort of like Liam Neeson. Although he doesn't kind of like play the same one each and every time. It's sort of close. And now we're going to finish up with the specialty, or, you know, the little special things. Isn't that pretty? Now, why did I buy this when I don't like it? I hate what J.J. Abrams did to the Star Trek universe. I hate what Paramount did when they cut all of the fan films and made that shit called Discovery, which is not Star Trek in any way, shape, or form. I don't really care for the movies, his 3 movies, but I do have them. It's one of the only times that I've done something like that. But what's interesting, I have everything, all of the regular Star Trek, and I have the other 2 on Blu-ray, but I only had this on DVD. So I bought this, having no idea that I had bought the Steelbook. I just thought it was going to be the Blu-ray, and yet it came. There's the DVD that I had, and it's a really pretty little Steelbook. So when it came, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know I ordered it. I didn't know that when I put it in my cart that it was the Steelbook. I was just getting it, you know, in one of those rare completionist moments. But that is a pretty fucking still case. And heavy as hell. Like, weight-wise. But, yeah. So that's the reboot of Star Trek. And, remake, whatever. So, but that is really cool still case. This is a $20 fuck up. Someone said, you know, do you have the new remastered Blu-ray of Pirahna? And I'm like, no, I've got the DVD, like the anniversary DVD, but no. So I ran to get this new remastered Blu-ray of Pirahna, and I was all happy, and it came, and I was all like really cool, and I showed it to a person. It's got a cool little book in it, a little booklet in it. So I'm not saying this isn't nice or anything, but I was showing it. I can't remember who I was showing it to, but I showed them, and they were like, that's not it. And I'm like, what do you mean that's not it? They're like, you had a research screw up, you know? And I'm like, well, it's a remaster. And they're like, yeah, from 2010. It's the first Scream Factory remaster. And I'm like, well, okay. Well, how do you get the new? You got to buy the 4K. If you buy the 4K, it comes with the new remastered Blu-ray as well. And I'm like, well, fuck. That's okay. That's all right. Because I already took care of that problem. It's sitting right over there for June. But yeah, this is the original remaster, which still looks beautiful as fuck. But, you know, so don't make that same mistake. You have to buy the 4K of Pirahna to get the new remastered Blu-ray with the new scan. But it's alright. These things happen. Pirahna Double D with slipcase to go with it. Of course, so now I've got them. The Arrow version of Donnie Darko. Yes, I had the DVD, so I've upgraded to the Arrow remaster of Donnie Darko. This is the cover I prefer. Flash, he does the impossible. It's Flash Gordon from Arrow. Isn't that badass? I love Flash Gordon. Ming the Merciless. I loved this movie when I was a kid, so I'm really glad to have the Arrow remaster of Flash Gordon. City of the Living Dead. This is from Blue Underground, the boutique Blue Underground. City of the Living Dead by Lucio Fulci. So yes. Very cool. And we have the newly remastered, and I dropped the car decal. This is the new remastered version of Mission Impossible. I already had it on Blu-ray, but to get the new remaster of it, and it comes with a little IMF car decal. But yes, the new remastered of Mission Impossible. And finally, we're at the end. After bug attacks and camera fuck-ups and all kind of shit, we've made it to the end. And it is The Apartment on the 13th Floor from Code Red. This is the unrated version. The uncut version. Somebody released a cut version, and then Code Red did an uncut version. And now I think Severin's done a version. I think it's Severin or Vinegar Syndrome, one of them, has done a version with both the cut and the uncut. Why would you want the cut version? Anyway. But this is actually a movie called Cannibal Man. And it was released under two different titles. This is the uncut 70s gore thing, gore fest. I got the version called The Apartment on the 13th Floor. Yeah, so I'm very, very happy to have this. I think Severin released it under its original name, Cannibal Man, but this is the same movie, and this is the uncut, and it costs a hell of a lot less to get Code Red's version than Severin's version. And there you go. We have reached the end. My little arrows, my Star Trek steelbook, remastered Mission Impossible, Flash Gordon, and Donnie Darko from Arrow this time. Screen Factory Pirahna. Of course, it's the older one, so I had to buy it again. Yes, I had to turn right around within a week of spending $20 on that motherfucker. And spend $20 again to get the 4K, to get the new remastered version of Pirahna, which means I like the movie Pirahna. And I will see you in the next thing I do. Love you, miss you, bye-bye. I'm looking for that winged creature to come attack me again. I will see you in the next one. Love you, miss you, bye-bye. always remember, never forget you're a very, very special person. This has been all of the movies I received in the month of May 2023, and I will see you in the next thing I do, provided that I don't get killed by some flying creature.